What's going on, guys? Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a good time. So today, just hit 100 subscribers recently, so just wanted to do a little appreciation video and let you guys ask me any questions. So I did a little poll on Instagram, so I've got a few questions that I'm going to answer today. So let's get into it. Before I start, just want to say thank you for getting me to 100 subscribers as well. I know, wow, it's only 100, but slowly getting there day by day. So thanks for the support, guys. So first question is, how many subscribers do I want in a year's time? Something I've not paid that much attention and thought into, because at the moment obviously it's still small. So my aspirations for the channel, I'm trying to keep them as realistic as possible. But I'm gonna go on a whim. I'm gonna say in a year's time, let's say 1,000. 1,000. That'll be amazing if I can get that in a year's time. But who knows? Let's see where the next year takes us, because this year, who could have predicted what would happen this year? So you never know where you might be next year. So first one down. So second one is, where's your focus? Coaching, fighting, or 50-50? Great question. So at the moment, most of my focus is on coaching, because that's really what I love to do. I'm so lucky to have found a job that I want to do at such a young age, and something which never feels like work. Like, I'm truly blessed to have found that. So most of my focus is spent on coaching, and that's where I'm applying most of my focus right now. Obviously, with what's happened this year, a lot of fights haven't been able to happen. I did have one competition this year in March, which resulted in me being stuck in Thailand for about 5 months. But in a way, it's been good for me, because I've had more time to reflect on my life. And when you have a lot of time by yourself, you look at why you're choosing different decisions in your life, and where your path is leading you to. So it's been good for me to have that reflective time, rather than just thinking about progression, do go. So yeah, it's been good. So mostly on coaching. If you didn't train Muay Thai, would you have trained any other martial art? So difficult question to answer, obviously. I did start martial arts because of my dad. It wasn't really my choice. Like, I didn't see something and go, I want to do that. So but that's how I started Muay Thai, obviously. So if I wouldn't have started Muay Thai, maybe I would have seen something else that I liked as I got older, maybe even in 20s or mid-20s, because some people still start martial arts at that kind of age, or even 40s, 50s, 60s. There is no eldest point to start. So maybe would have found something later on in life. From the experiences I've had looking at other martial arts, one that appeals to me is jiu-jitsu. That seems like a really interesting martial art. There's a really big I want to say aura of respect around that martial art, which I like. So maybe jiu-jitsu, maybe I would have started that, but who knows. So next one, how do I get calves like yours? Wow, what do I have big calves? I don't know. Yeah, a few people have said that to me, like, what the hell, your calves are huge. I think it's just, when you look at a lot of people who train Muay Thai and martial arts, they generally have big calves, just because you spend a lot of time barefoot, and obviously when you kick in, you're coming up on your toe all the time and doing 50 kicks each leg for years and years and years. It's obviously going to build some kind of muscle there. So I'd say start training Muay Thai. Start training Muay Thai. But really seriously, if anyone really is, I think that's a bit of a joke question, but if anyone's really interested in that question, I'd say skip rope barefoot on a hard surface. That'll really make your feet and calves stronger, and also running as well. especially kind of minimalist running, which, you know, I've talked a lot about on this channel. And kind of natural running, barefoot running, stuff like that. So yeah, is there any positive use of the feeling revenge? So from my point of view, because this is just my point of view, maybe it's different to yours, I'd say no. I'd say you want to avoid revenge, because for me, the feeling of revenge, it's like they hurt me, you know, or in one way or another, whether it's someone I like or me directly. And then from my kind of point of view, that's not kind of a bad, not a good mindset to have, because as soon as you think of it as like, oh, they hurt me, I need to get them back, then we've all heard the saying, you know, an eye for an eye and all that kind of thing. Two wrongs don't make a right. That's kind of my thought behind that, and it makes sense, because if someone hurts you, then by hurting them back, you're just creating more hurt. It's like, you know, it's like an equation. You put more in, you're going to get more out. So for me, it's better to what's been put in, to try and leave that as it is and make that into a positive and make that better. But even then, I'd say try your very best not to act on revenge, because looking back, it will cause future problems and it will cause a lot of regret to come up in your life. And once you've made a bad decision, then unfortunately you can't go back and change it. So I'd just say at all costs, try and avoid it and try and be the better person and use kindness. All right, next question. Next one is favorite martial art besides Muay Thai. So I know I just said about jiu-jitsu and how I maybe would have started that if I didn't start Muay Thai. But in terms of my experience from my martial arts practice, I'd say my favourite one outside of Muay Thai is boxing, because to me it's like a real science, and it's amazing how two people can stand in front of each other, try and hit each other, and at the same time not get hit. That is so amazing, and especially as you go into the higher levels when people are fast and you know, it's hard to see things coming. The fact that people can still avoid punches and, you know, the whole head movement, to me it's beautiful. So I'd have to say boxing to answer that question. All right, next question is what are my aspirations? So good question, deep question really. I'll try and answer it as short as I can. So my aspirations are to keep helping people in the way that I can, and that is through Muay Thai and martial arts, and that's really something I want to make a video on in itself, about how Muay Thai and martial arts, not really specifically Muay Thai, but for me, because it's my experience, why martial arts are such a powerful thing and how they can develop you. So yeah, I'll save that for another video talking about that, because it's quite, to me it's quite detailed. So I'd say, yeah, keep helping people in the best way I can, to develop my mind through meditation and become a calmer person and live with as much happiness and love as I can in my life. I can't really think of anything else that kind of encompasses my kind of goals. And yeah, just to live a simple life. Like that's all I want to do. I just want to live a simple life and just be happy with that, and not be too concerned about money, and not too concerned with how people think about me. I want to give people the best version of me and help as much people as I can. That's kind of my aspirations. But obviously I'm answering these on the fly, so maybe if I had more time to sit and think about it, I'd give a more detailed answer. So, okay. And then last one is, am I after any kind of spiritual enlightenment? My friend asked me this yesterday. So I suppose I am in a way. That's obviously why I meditate, because I do like to meditate quite a lot. I believe it's one of the best things as a human being that you can put your time towards is meditation. Yeah, because it changes you as a person for the better, and anything that does that is worth your time. So I would say, yeah, I am after some kind of spiritual enlightenment, but not even just saying that, it gives off the wrong idea that I'm after something. Like, I'm not after it, but I am after it in a way. Like, I'm not willing for it all the time, and I'm not wanting it like you want to go somewhere or do something. Not the same kind of thing. It's like I want to plant that seed so it will then grow in the future. So I am in a way, and like I said, that's why I practice meditation. So to wrap up the video, 100 subscribers. Thank you again. Like I said at the start of the video, we'll see where this year takes us, and we'll see how the channel continues to grow and develop, because I'm sure the ideas I have now about where I want to take the channel in a year's time will be the reality will be completely different. So that's kind of all part of the fun and the journey. So I'm happy to go on that journey with you guys. I know it sounds cheesy, but I like it. Cheese is good sometimes. So yeah, thank you guys for 100 subscribers, guys. All right, thank you, appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. And like I said, hope you had a Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year, guys. All right, see you in the next video. Bye bye.